Welcome into a quick daily read. I hope you're doing well. I pre-pulled three energies on the board, and I think I want to clarify each one, but we have the Ace of Wands, the Magician card, and the Page of Swords. It feels like you're learning more about the magic in your world. You're learning more about who you're meant to become in this lifetime. I know that can feel like a lot at times and maybe unwanted at certain points, but it's important. It's like passion is meant to be more part of your life, and that's going to come through for somebody when it comes to art. Otherwise, it's going to come through social media, right? Self-expression is a big part of your world at this time. I feel like creative ideas are going to pop up for you throughout this day, and it may speak upon a couple of days, of course. But let's pull some clarifiers. The Magician is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands pairing with the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords with the Queen of Swords. There's a likability about you being drawn to this reading, and that's coming into play. It's being highlighted in the awareness of others. People are looking at you and thinking, I want to have them in my life. Good. But be selective, right? Standards are important. You're manifesting a greater reality for you moving forward, whether you realize this or not. And we're going to push you to envision more, right? Big thinking is needing to be applied, utilized in a selective manner at this time. Say you know you're meant to buy a house, think big, right? You need a new vehicle, think big, all right? Think grand. You want to date somebody new, or you want a different type of commitment, investment, think big, right? Think perfect even. And when those expectations are met, don't be surprised, okay? It's as if you have the ability to twist and turn the reality of your existence, your path into so much more, all right? I'm getting the word abundance and the word radiant, okay? There's a radiance about you, and it just feels epic, all right? Speak your world into existence in such a healthy way. But it feels like there's a new beginning that you began recently. For some, it's a job. It could have been a connection, or is a connection. It could be where you moved to. It feels like you're expecting the worst, or getting pushes at certain points to focus on imperfections. Although I do feel like everything's purposeful, there's a sense of you needing to turn this in the reversal and allow for your mind to work to your advantage, your awareness otherwise, and just flow. Let things happen purposely and expect the best once again. That is exactly what we need at this time, for you to expect the best, right? It definitely intertwines with these energies that we were just speaking upon. Your comfortability is coming into play as well. You're going to learn more in a very random way about what needs to be released, what needs to be cut out. It may be a person, a place, a situation. For some, it's several people of toxicity, but it definitely could be habitual, right? Have you been over consuming, overdoing it? Have you been, scrolling too much for somebody? But I feel like otherwise you're needing to notice when you don't want to be wrapped up with something. Like for me, example, and apply it to your situation, obviously. I haven't been in the mood to connect to and watch TV shows, movies at this time. My connection to social media and other aspects of my changing reality have been more fulfilling for me, more important for what I'm going through. And so this could apply to, say, foods as well. It could be people who you don't want to connect with. It could be even something as basic as the type of music or certain songs, stuff like that, right? And to go against what I was saying, it could be a TV show or a movie that you don't feel like watching. I feel like as well, being drawn to this reading is to focus on why you choose something like a food type, or even that exact brand, and then you do it over and over and over and over, right? You invest in it, you acquire it, and then you wear it out to an extent, or it just isn't available anymore. Spirit's saying you like the familiarity, I can say it today, that it brings you. You also are being reminded that at times in the past you've taken certain risks and it didn't pay off, right? You bought that fast food and it just wasn't it. It didn't hit, or it just was, it tasted bad, right? Or you dated that person and it didn't work out. And so I feel like stuff like that is speaking beneath the surface about what your path, what you're going through. I also feel like you need to be drinking more water because your voice is of true importance. 505, look up the angel number meaning. 505. There are going to be moments where you want to just move and groove, and Spirit's saying, well, we're not going to fight that at this point. I feel like somebody was made to feel, or has been made to feel like they can't dance or do something well, and it's like, because I've been made to feel that way by Spirit at times. You can, okay? You can dance, you can express, and even when the imperfections come to be, it's a beautiful freaking thing. I sense that you're going to stumble at a certain point throughout this day and be proud of yourself in that moment. That's important, right? It's about appreciation. It's about being you as you grow and change and stumble along the way. What you're watering at this time in a very intelligent way, in a very owl-like way, interesting. You're going to see results, okay? There's a deepness about what you're going through that's translating, is what I'm hearing. It's being applied and coming through with your work, maybe. It could be your hobby or two. It could be conversations, connecting. People are noticing this. People like it. You're not realizing or remembering at times other people are weird, right? Have those weird tendencies or experiences. Other people go through it heavily, right? And don't speak about it, or at least don't tell you. People are feeling you're relatable at this time. It's key. I mean, it reminds me of me and my channel, but again, apply it as you may. I sense that you will want something throughout this day for the near future, and we're going to make it happen for you, okay? A small wish fulfillment to come to be. Where you feel tired, Spirit saying there's only so much you can do with the time allotted to gain the rest that we're making up for, okay? Because it feels like there's been a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of vivid dreaming that has affected the sleep quality, or the sleep that you're meant to get. But I do sense that it's this feeling of you being drawn to this reading. It's like we're making up for lost time to an extent, right? It's this feeling, kind of my Aquarian reading for 2 weeks ago, or actually it's this week that we're in. It's like you want to live, right? Good. Let that desire, that craving, change things for the better, but don't overdo it, right? There's a delicate balance, a dance with your life at this point, your path, where you need to find the middle ground, right? Moderation is key. Stepping away at times is key, right? Knowing when something is feeling wrong in the moment, and then just disconnecting, right? It could be a conversation, it could be creating even that post that you're looking at or whatever you're watching. Be selective, my friend, okay? Be selective. They were just showing, as I was doing this on the table, somebody playing a piano. It's going to feel epically like that at a certain point. I'm getting kind of a violin vibe as well. Lindsay Sterling, I love her music. She's so freaking epic and powerful. And I feel like maybe you need to feel this more so, right? Because the experiences at times from your past have made you feel less, all right? Have kicked you down. And regardless of how you went about getting back up, we gotta, again, kind of make up and make you feel grand in a sense, powerful. But again, don't overdo it. Trust your intuition. I do feel like numbers are going to come into play. Don't be surprised when angel number meanings are a gentle reminder of what you deserve, okay? Maybe what you need to do more of or less of. But I do feel like as they're drawing me to her here, it's like, I know what I deserve more, right? And so therefore, this is going to change things for the better for you. 902, look up that number. You also will feel like spooky things are taking a highlight, whether it's more so where you're living, what you're being drawn to watch, or what's popping up in that sense. Maybe it's a conversation, could be anything from your past as well. I do sense that hauntings and stuff like that may take a focus. Spirit, they do their thing. But look up the spiritual meaning of a bee, and they're reminding you to be the kind person that you truly are deep down, okay? This day may feel somewhat all over the place with a sense of structure at other points, but it's purposeful. Beautiful.